Hello there everyone and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video, and today we're going to be looking at what is the most likely or most realistic DLC to come first for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I've seen a little bit of talk about DLCs and what kind of stuff people want to be added, but I've always wondered what DLC could potentially come first. That's what I'm going to be looking at, breaking down what we know of already in the game and what I hope could be and what I think Teaching Games know. So if you enjoy this, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and share, and turn on the notification bell so you guys can be notified when these videos go up and you can watch them at your leisure. Now, let's just dive into what is the most likely DLC to come first for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I want to get this out of the way that I'm going to be providing information, but a lot of this is also my opinion and my preference. I'm not saying this is confirmed in any way, shape, or form, or that any of these DLCs will ever be coming in this fashion at all. I'm just saying it's confirmed that there's live service and that we will be getting DLC, but I'm wondering what will be first, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of what I hope could be first, mixed with some already provided evidence about the game. Now let's look at all the possible DLCs that could be coming into this game. We could be looking at Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels, The Mandalorian, Jedi Fallen Order, Galaxy's Edge, Solo: A Star Wars Story, and Rogue One. All of these are very possible potential LEGO DLCs, and I'll explain why they are. Rogue One and Solo are obviously Star Wars movies, so they're very likely to get DLCs at some point. The Clone Wars is extremely popular, and there will be some Clone Wars included in the base game, like the LEGO AT-RT and LEGO Bark Speeder from the 501st Battle Pack. The Mandalorian is also very likely. It will be coming out with the release of the Mandalorian Season 2, and also the Razor Crest is an available code you can unlock to play in the game. Star Wars Rebels is also another very popular animated series, and there's no really concrete evidence that this will even be in the game at all. It's just a popular series that could potentially get one down the line. So you guessed it, this is probably not going to be the first DLC in this video. Galaxy's Edge, actually. This is a little bit of surprising news. There will be a Galaxy's Edge set coming into LEGO Star Wars line, the summer releases anyways. So it's very possible that these could at least be in the game eventually, and again, you guessed it, this is probably not going to be the first DLC in this video, but it is a potential DLC. And Fallen Order, there's really no information at all about this ever coming into the game as a DLC, but I just think it's a cool idea and it could potentially happen down the line. So again, you guessed it, this is also not going to be the number one in the video. The four potential candidates for the first DLC we could be seeing in the game is Rogue One, Solo: A Star Wars Story, The Clone Wars, and The Mandalorian. Now let's look at what evidence we have for these. Rogue One and Solo, we have nothing. They're really just the movies, and movies are most likely to get a DLC, so that's why they're on this list in the first place. But again, there's no evidence, so I'm gonna say these two are not gonna be the first DLC. So now we're between Clone Wars and The Mandalorian. What is most likely? Clone Wars is generally better received than The Mandalorian. Everyone loves Clone Wars, and I'm not saying The Mandalorian is not well received. Everyone loves both of them, but a lot of us grew up with the Clone Wars, so I'm going to say people maybe like the Clone Wars more, just as a general audience. I'm not saying everyone does. I'm sure there are people watching this that love The Mandalorian way more than the Clone Wars, and some people think the Clone Wars is a kid's show. Whatever your opinions are, the Clone Wars is generally more well received than The Mandalorian because The Mandalorian is shorter and the Clone Wars people grew up with. But besides the point, Clone Wars is going to be getting the 501st Battle Pack as playable vehicles, and The Mandalorian will be getting the Razor Crest as a playable vehicle. So it looks like the Clone Wars has a little bit more over The Mandalorian, but you forget The Mandalorian will be releasing with Season 2 alongside this game, or at least in the same time range. So it is very possible that The Mandalorian could be the potential first DLC. Now, we don't know when a first DLC would even be coming to the game. We have no information when this DLC will come or what it is. This is just me speculating. But if I was to break down the facts and the logic from the business perspective, they would want to promote The Mandalorian Season 2 with the new LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga game. I personally believe that The Mandalorian will be the first DLC to come to LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, followed by The Clone Wars, then Rogue One, then Solo, then Rebels, then Fallen Order, and then Galaxy's Edge. I don't think I missed any. Thank you all so much for watching, hope you really enjoyed. This is just speculation, a kind of an interesting, different video than usual, but something I thought could be worth looking at. If you did enjoy, let me know by hitting the like button and subscribing and turning on the notification bell so you guys can watch more of these videos at your leisure when they go live. I am TheAsTROLLmech, and I will be seeing you guys next time. TheAsTROLLmech out.